I was muted being in the green room. Wanted to make sure I gave you the time of day and effort. How are you doing today?
My mic was muted on OBS. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you, Rumi. Ted jinxed us. He said we weren't going to have an hour long of audio issues. Surprise. So I said a bunch of stuff. We'll say it again in a little bit, but let's go right into the news, I guess. Hi everyone, it's me. If you read the little bar across the top, I'm looking for a news anchor. If you want to help me do the news, that would be cool. Let me know. But there were some things that I thought were worth noting. Algo Kit is live. That's exciting. Joe's going to come on the show a little bit later and talk to us about some of the YouTube resources that they have that can help answer commonly asked questions for devs getting started on Algo Kit. So we're all hype about Algo Kit going live. The My Algo hacks are continuing, so if anybody's listening and they haven't rekeyed their wallet or gotten a ledger, you should do that. This week it impacted ASAs and NFTs, and it was a no holds bar. They took a lot, so it's not fun, but there is some cool news going on as far as NFT NYC. It's coming up next week. The Algo Foundation announced this pitch contest. I don't know if anybody had seen it, but I found out yesterday, or maybe it was early this morning. Gosh, don't quote me. But that they're having this pitch contest. And the deadline to apply is tomorrow at 6 p.m. EST, is what I have heard as far as when I inquired about how to sign up for that. It looks like there's a focus on NFT-based projects or NFT-themed projects. I encourage everybody to apply. First prize is 10,000 Algo. And if you click that link there, that info.algorand.foundation link from their tweet, it pulls up this. It goes through the thing, but first prize is 10,000 Algo. Second prize is 5,000 Algo, and third prize is 2,000 Algo. I think it's worth, if you have anything to do with NFTs, if you're building currently. I don't know the details of exactly who is eligible, but I'm really hoping to see people that I know and love that have been building, and a lot of the work revolves around NFTs, apply and win that for us and the Algo fam, make us proud. But that's it for news this week. There's a thread MJ put out just, I think, earlier today about some upcoming spaces. Jeff Malco has a big space later today about sneakers. BTA is on Thursdays. There's the Hump Day Mega Space on Wednesday nights. Definitely check out the Twitter spaces, but I'll run the headlines for you guys one more time as far as how I saw them. And then we'll get right into flex time this week, okay? Appreciate you guys big time. Luca, are you there?
I am here.
Look.
Oh, you're breaking up a little.
Okay. But then okay, I'm really.
I should be there.
Okay, here you are. You went a little sideways on us for a second. So, we landed on a hashtag. It's NFT Flex time. Let's see here if I can bring that up, which I had queued and now seems to be missing. Let's see. Hey, there we go. Luca's heading out the door with his kids. We'll come back to you, Luca. It's okay. I like how you're doing the lift, though. All right, Luca's got a doctor's appointment he's headed off to, and he said he might be in the car. His wife's driving, so we'll pull him back in just a second and talk about it. But there was an awesome thread. I'm going to get that pulled up. I want to say it was Moon. Let me get to the top here. It was Moon. Moon put out this fantastic thread you need to post to continue. And I just thought it was funny. It made me smile. So, Ted, what are you thinking? We all love Crazy Goose. We got a Crazy Goose here. There's a good... Did you take a look at that?
For giving such a great opportunity for all these different collections to be seen. Specifically for the gooses, I really love them with the robots coming online soon, April 9th, I want to say. They're definitely a good buy. Specifically for this piece, I enjoy the vest. Not sure I love the collar, and I think the glasses are a great fit for most people within the Web3 world.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I have a pretty basic, like a pretty clean goo, but Mutant versus Zombies, I like the tie-dye.
Acid zombies. People like to hate on those, but I think over time it'll really turn into something. I don't know, and what Luana is doing with her lending program is very interesting too, and I think that takes into account. I really I enjoy this. I think this is from VeChain.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's in a Phoenix series, right?
You got it. Name that NFT. Phoenix series from Mad the Apes. I think it's on VeChain. It's a good one, though. I dig, you guys know I like the rainbows. I dig the little rainbow gecko here. I think he's cool.
Agreed. I agree.
Another VeChain, and a Bork.
Yeah, I like the Borks a lot. The second game that came out is just as hard as the first one for me. I've struggled with. I have Yomo tutoring session with Yomo booked for next week on it. We'll see how that goes, but it is what it is.
I don't think he's very good
He's
at the
offering
game.
you lessons. He yelled at me and just told me to practice more, but he actually offers you. Oh, payment. Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Yeah, especially in the world of NFTs, but.
So like a Fiverr thing, like you can hire a pro gamer to take you through.
Yeah, he
Nice.
goes and Yomo puts his backwards hat cap on, and he makes it so that you really have to try hard. But,
That's how you know it's serious. Yeah.
in all seriousness, though, that and the VeChain also are very popular on VeChain too. They have a pretty intimate partnership with I think DC, I want to say. So a lot of that stuff is fascinating. IRL, what do you have to say?
So one of my favorite traits lately that I have been trying to collect is whenever there is merch on the NFT. Like this Bork has got the Bork hoodie. I like that. I like when they've got a hat, or like, we all like merch in real life. I'm kind of starting to dig the merch in the metaverse on our NFTs. So I really like that the Bork has that Bork hoodie. And that's one of the projects that's going to NFT NYC. And I think, along with a lot of the other projects that are going, they kind of pooled the community and said, which NFT should we show off? So that's pretty cool. I didn't recognize this as an Akita. I've never seen this one, but it's dope.
Very cool. I like that a lot.
Acid Goot.
Oh, love that from my buddy Sour. What a king. Love the Halo. I think the Goots are very underrated. A lot of the traits are very cohesive with each other, more than a lot of people expect compared to other collections too.
Yeah, and the robots, like you said, drop next weekend. I think the 9th. No,
April
that's
9th,
not. Is that right?
69 Algo Mint, I want to say. Yeah.
Okay, so I want this jacket. I would wear this jacket. Just saying.
Yes. Ed's on toast with his Fugu collection is really awesome. The way that you can go and upgrade it and its mutability is unique. I really like how you can go and farm in different zones and get different loot, and how that loot kind of all works together. Good old fashioned Algo Bros. I think this one's a good old OG.
Yeah, HMY is everywhere.
Oh, a blast from the past. I dig it. Mingo, what are you flexing here? I'll bite. What's
That's a
this?
Mingo?
No, click into that. What is he? A funky?
It's just a QR code.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I mean, Stitch posted it. It's probably safe, but not.
I'll send a DM to see if we can get a live response. I know he's all over the place right now.
Coffee Bits. I know Coffee Bits is big. 8-bit cones. I like them. I think they get a lot of, like, messaging for how pixelated they are. Like, I like them. I like the personified cones. McLovin's being McLovin. Oh, and a Shep. There we go. The 2 free mints I know of on Algorand right there.
Yeah, Shep #1 holder. I love to endorse the Shep. What Gary Moon Algo is doing is really great. Want to also give a shout out to the metaverse that they have. Specifically, not very many other NFT collections have a full metaverse, so you should go to their Discord and inquire more about that.
Did you just brag that
And
you
more
have
like
Shep?
Minecraft server?
Hey Beluga,
Hey.
as I just said, guys, you can go into the Discord to find out more information.
How did you get the #1 Shep?
Shep #1, I paid for it. This is reality.
It's a free mint tag.
It was a free mint. You bought it on secondary?
Yeah.
You could buy free things.
Okay. Well, that's good, because buying free mints on secondary helps support the artist if you're paying royalties. So, definitely, there's some really good ones. And there were good ones with the hashtag outside of this thread. I just saw Moon's thread and was like, this is a good thread to look at. So, we got a Mostly Friends. Best Friends coming soon. I don't know who this is.
Those are Reddit profile pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Polygon, right?
I think it depends on the style and stuff. I think I want to say that one is, but I'm not sure.
This Mingo is classic, and I like it. That's all I have to say about that.
It's got the Kyle Lease hat. It's huge.
Rainbow Mohawk on the Sheps. There's some Sheps showing up here. We got some Higher Apes. Delta Crew. They did some push-ups. I love them. Giraffe. Pyrenees. Now, they released the Pixel Pops, and we saw lots of flexes last week about them. But then I saw somewhere that, like, you'll be able to get a V2, or their new version of the Pops, if you have a Pixel Pop, right? You get, like,
And
that
it looks
version.
like your Pixel Pop. Like, some of the traits are going to copy over. So if you have, like, an astronaut Pixel Pop, it's going to be, like, an astronaut V2.
I'm not going to lie, I
think
ran
you're
and
right.
bought
The
another
concept.
one. I ran and bought another one on secondary the second I saw that, because I only got one at Mint. Yeah, I saw that announcement and speedily went to NFT Explorer to pick up a second. And he looks like a superhero, so I'm really excited to see what that's going to look
Oh,
like.
nice.
I don't know when that is. Is there a date for that? I don't think I saw a date on that.
Sure,
Yeah.
we'll get someone in the comments. We'll figure that out. Gilmo's Sports.
This is Jalapy, I think. Or Sai.
I like the color scheme. I like that Wallace and Gromit kind of vibe from it.
Well, it's like
Yes.
I dig it. I'm a big Wallace and Gromit fan. More Borgs.
Yep. Gosh, a lot of boards. It's this time around. It's shout out to Yomo and Curly, who I believe are going to IC. Dale was another fantastic piece. I really love how he can use like the black as a negative space almost, as opposed to normally really having like most people have a white background, right? And this kind of inverses leads to really a lot more powerful pieces in my opinion. Like I feel like there's a lot more involved with that, whereas you're limited with what you can do with a white background.
Yeah. To jump back, that piece was a side piece. Yep. So I think Jenna's setting the record straight in the comments. Thank you. Love you. Scott Marin, he does some cool stuff. I'm digging all of these evolutions that he's doing and how you can like equip it. I've seen some dope stuff out of him lately. Love me some Gecko Fam. I know some people kind of take it or leave it. That's a dope NFT. I don't know. I don't think you can argue with it.
And that's the Geisha remake, I think.
Yes.
Because
Yep.
there was some qualms about the OG Geisha.
Yep. And I think honestly, it's even better. Like,
Oh, 100%.
it's just a creative. We've seen that, especially that artists grow and develop. I think they're, if I'm not mistaken, they have something similar going on with their pixelated series. Yeah, I think it's something called Transcendence. I'm going to have to try to get some alpha on when that's going to drop, but I have been hanging on to the few that I have left because I gave away a few last year and wished I don't regret giving them away. It was great. They were promos for other people's stuff in the space, but I definitely was like, oof, maybe I should have picked some more up on secondary when they were like 10 algo, man. Because I think it's not even close to that.
Hey, Ira, I think we have a little echo here if you want to try and take a quick second here.
Oh no, an echo. Shoot. How about now? No. I'm wondering if one of my guests has maybe got it on in the background. You guys got my hopes up. I thought the audio was running smoothly today. Shoot. Well, we'll have to triage that as we go. I didn't see Ted. You're echoing. Okay, hold on. Maybe if I just turn Ted down where I hear him from, my mic won't pick that up. Give it a shot, Ted. Tell us something nice about Gecko Fam.
I really like that specific Gecko Fam, the art on the eyes and the intense pearl earrings, I want to say, is what that says. Yeah, or no, those are not pearl, but yeah, very cool regardless. Good pieces.
Here's a Lord Goodnight Poppy. I adjusted my speakers on my end, so let me know if the echo gets any better. They just did a giveaway last week celebrating #Algo Active. So that was really cool. They've been around a while. I'm not keeping track of it, but I do like those wings. Just saying. All right, we'll look at a few more. I knew there was a jalapeno in there somewhere. Agar Tactics. Okay, I don't know who makes these, but they're amazing.
Algo
I love
House.
them.
That's Andrew Galaskia, I want to say. He does the Algo House ones. I hold a piece similar to that with a bowling ball, and it's a really great piece. Definitely think that his work is underrated within the ecosystem. His art is fantastic, and he is the artist for Silvio's current PFP. So
I like them. I like seeing the Mingo's whole body. It's normally like very average, and that makes me feel a lot better about myself. I don't know. I'm working on it, guys. So that's a really great one. Let's see here. What else we got real quick? Okay. Original Yieldling. You can't, like, that's an OG I feel like everybody can put their hands up and be like, that's a nice bird. Young Brute Gang, more Mad the Apes, a Corvus, which I'm rocking as a PFP this week. Not that one. Mine's black on black on black. But that one's cool. I don't know what this one is. War Dogs or V-Chain Fam. I like it. Sea Folk is dope. I don't know. Their pixelated stuff is...
No, I agree. I think it's first of all, I like how they're having a limited kind of color scheme that really works together and is cohesive. I like the points while also having curves, especially within pixel art. It's kind of difficult to do both of those. And then also seeing how the gradient functions within the different shapes and serves as good shadowing. So from a technical perspective, I'm really impressed with that. And I think as someone that's a fan of the Shep and the cones and some of the other pixel art within the NFT communities, I can really appreciate the Sea Folk. So shout out to them, and I'm glad they get a good shout out in today's show also.
I thought I was never going to find another pixel artist I loved like the art of as much when NFT Tarot left the scene. I was like really saddened by that. I have some amazing pieces I'll share in background, but they're really good. And then they came onto the scene and I love their art. I think it's super clean, but like somehow still pixelated. Pixels aren't my favorite. I'm really looking forward to like Fancy Horse. Super excited about that. The cleaner pixels are just my like personal taste as far as the pixel stuff goes. So Sea Folk definitely deserves a shout. Luga, you know all about them, right?
I'm actually not in Sea Folk at all. I gotta get on that. But yeah, Custo, I think it's Custo, kills it with its pixel art.
So good. And there's
Makes a
games you
phenomenal
can play.
piece.
I feel bad I don't play any of the games, but it's dope. And I always try to get
They're
into
complicated.
shuffles.
It's got like a deck building game. Like that's above my pay grade.
Yeah,
Can't
it's
think
sick.
about a deck.
And then some love for JoJo Babbitt. He got hit with the recent My Algo stuff. And, oh, Luga, you flexed this. How funny.
That's me.
But
Yeah.
gotta send some
Boy.
love to JoJo. I don't know what's happening with that one. It's a little bit more of an abstract piece, I would say.
It's a little melty.
I dig it.
Too close to
though.
the sun.
I have a JoJo Babbitt with a unicorn horn that I really like. I'll have to
Nice.
pull it out the wallet and flex it soon. Let's see here.
I like Frugal Frogs.
Yeah, Frugal's amazing. That Algo Force is
Not
awesome.
not fearless frogs. They're right.
I have never seen this. Is this a clone or is this a V1?
I think it's fun with the hand. I don't.
The rabbit, the
Yeah.
Flemish giant. I've never seen
I feel
this
like
one.
it's
It's
fun. But it could
amazing.
be.
I'm a little bit in awe. I'm assuming that's a V1 Flemish giant versus a clone. But it is awesome. I would venture to say 31337 not Algo. I don't know. You win in my book, man. That was a sweet flex. Let's see here. Immortal Jolly. That's a Monsi piece.
Very cool pieces.
Dale with his feet. I don't know how I feel about that. Dope Corvuses.
You feel bad about it.
I don't know how I feel.
Did you get the Corvus toy? I'm curious.
What?
Did you get the Corvus toy yet?
I did not get a Corvus toy. I probably was eligible for one. I'm really bad at keeping up. I'm sorry.
You need a news show that tells you about NFTs. Can we work on that?
I'll spin it up. It'll live tomorrow, right?
Fantastic.
I'm so bad at keeping up. I really am. And I know they have a lot of stuff planned. So I'm excited. They plant trees. You can't go wrong with that. Here's an MIA Cyber Squad. Those are sweet. I just haven't had any luck in the shuffles.
And 3,000. Like, come on. For the farmer.
flexing the sweet Mingo in the 90s getup. I like it.
Like the Mingos, the air blocks are also, as a holder of number one air block, also those are cool with Wayru, what they're doing.
That's cool. I haven't seen that. Parliament of the Owls. There's a clone with the fly eyes. Those are creepy. But he's wearing a Coop Daniels shirt, which I like. I'm not gonna lie. I dig it.
I think that one's a good combo with the gold skin and all sorts of stuff. So great little piece. Great.
All right.
Great
Well, we'll get
contrast.
on with our day. I feel like we could look at NFTs all day, and it would be lots of fun. But I think we're going to do a commercial break. Ted's going to whisper some sweet somethings into our ear about stuff and things. And then when we get back from the break, Luga's coming up again, and we're going to talk about this week's Algo Active Challenge. Bow, bow, bow. Right? Why not?
Commercial break is sponsored by you. Yes, you. Ad spons are starting at $20 a week, with sponsorships starting at $50 a month. Please contact irl.algo for more information regarding sponsorships, advertisements, and other business inquiries. With that said, we also have a PSA reminder to make sure that you, yes, you, are rekeyed in. You've discontinued your use of all My Algo connected wallets, not just wallets that you made with My Algo. Anything that's touched that thing. Hacks are still ongoing, and to be sure to rekey your wallet using either DFly or Para. And lastly, we have Rand. As an XM Markets spokesman, it hurts me to say this, but Rand is a very fantastic person and great partner in the ecosystem, as Dylan and I have been battling our fantastic rivalry. Good to see Rand is continuing to be a fantastic sponsor for IRL, and shout out to them for bringing, I think it's 10 artists to NFT NYC. They are doing a great job of getting those people in the places that they need to be. So that's shout out to that, and shout out to I'll do a quick little EXO rewards program. Be careful, you're going to see some awesome stuff going on in the next couple weeks. Loot boxes are going to be doing things that you never thought possible, and I'll leave it at that. And with that, IRL, I will hand it back to you on who is active right now.
Oh, yep, I did. Here we go. Welcome back. I don't think I can hear you. Maybe it's just me that can't hear you.
You're muted on Discord.
Oh, well, I can hear you now. There you go.
Oh, am I here? Okay. Super laggy. We went through a tunnel.
I'm sorry. I appreciate you hanging out, even though you're going to and from the doctors this morning. But you,
Absolutely. I couldn't rug you twice, you know.
Well, Yomo had us covered last week. He put us to work and had us do some
Little burpees.
or push busters. You know, I don't have it queued up to run through this week's burpees from last week, but Ross did a really amazing one. Like, he hiked for hours to get up to the top of, I think, the Swiss Alps, and they were beautiful. And then I posted mine next to a muddy field.
I just did mine in my kitchen, so I mean, I think you still win.
Yours were like a superhero, though. You were straight up Spider-Man with those. It was so much fun to watch you have fun doing them. It made me happy.
You gotta do everything with passion, the fire in your heart.
You had me sold. So last week we gave away a Room of Han NFT. This past week for burpees, We're gonna do totally average cat. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't picked out an NFT for this week's challenge that you're bringing us, but I'll pick out a good one. Angry
Ooh.
Penguins has one that wants to add on, and then Mars threw in on the pot for this week's. So in addition, whoever gets chosen to win the totally average cat will also walk away with a mental Marvin as well, which I'm a big fan of Mars and his project. Um,
Yeah.
we joked last
And it
week.
checks out because you have to be mental to do burpees.
We joked last
Mental.
week that like not everybody does it for the prizes, right? So I kind of came up with this like push, pass, or play idea where you can push it to the next round so that the pot grows if you don't want to collect the algo, or you can pass it to a charity, or you can collect it. And then Mars reached out to me and was like, "I want to pile on." I was like, "Get enough. Push, pass, play, or pile on." So he piled on with the prize this week and added a mental Marvin to the mix. I'm really excited about it. I should have had it queued up. I'm sorry, Mars. I don't have it. I don't know what happened. I'm blaming the sickness. But this week, you have challenged us with some yoga this time around, right?
Yoga. We're taking from the insanity of burpees, going into a little peaceful, calm yoga pose, right? So you can do anything you want. Namaste. Everything is good in the world. If you want to do a child pose and just lay on the ground, do it. It may seem easy, but if when you like really drop down into any pose, you're gonna feel it. You know.
And you
So
can't
I
do it
think
from
it's
a
just
computer
just
chair.
breathe.
So it
Do it from
counts in
your
my
chair.
book.
Yeah.
You got to get out of your seat and be consciously active to do it. So that counts for me. You gave us some
Yeah.
examples. I think, did you have your baby monitor record this?
I should have. That would have been smarter. No, I just awkwardly set my phone on a shelf. We have like novelty shelves in the boys' room,
Okay, it
which is
looks
the
like
only
kind of
like
the
semi-clean room
angle
in my
that I
house.
have my baby
Yeah.
monitor set at, way up high and kind
Oh,
of down. So I was going to
that's
be really
smart. I
impressed.
mounted ours on the wall.
I was going to be really impressed that you recorded it with a baby monitor. But so you
That
showed
would
us
have been
some
cool,
yoga
right?
moves. I'm going to show off that I can touch my toes because I know that's something that the buff guys can't always do is touch their toes.
I can't do it. I think I blame it on scoliosis, but I just can't bend that way. I don't know.
It's totally going to be my flex for the week. I'll pull a pose. But also, my daughter, who is 4 and some change, she really likes doing yoga. They do it at school. She does it at home. She digs it. Um,
So awesome.
so yeah, we're gonna get her involved this week. You also sent us some screenshots or some stills if you want to upload a still instead. This is my favorite one with the baby. He
That's
is
my Gabe.
adorable. And
He's
let's see
pretty
what
cute. He
else is.
really enjoyed
And this one is very Lion King-esque. I don't know what it
it.
is.
Very light. But it's good for the shoulders. It's good for the legs. It's super active for baby and parent.
You make these look easy, but I totally know that it's not easy to hold a baby out like that in any fashion.
I mean, when you have two of them all day long, you got to.
All
You
right.
grow with the children.
Let's see. Yeah, you sent us a couple. I appreciate it. You don't have to send them to me, and you do every week, and it's just really cool. So this week for the hashtag Algo Active Challenge, get up out your chair. You can lay on the ground, I guess, if you want. Still movement. But give some yoga a shot. I know we got some yogis in the Algo fam that can probably show us some cool moves. You threw up one, and I don't know which. I didn't do a good job labeling these here. But one that was
Oh yeah, side crow is my coolest one.
this one up here, this little, it looks like a breakdancer move.
Yeah,
It was cool.
yeah. You have to like fully pivot to the left or I guess right, and you're just gonna pin your elbow into your hip, and you lean until you find that perfect balance point. It definitely feels really cool.
It
No,
looks
it's not as
really
hard as it
cool.
looks.
I feel like it's probably something along the lines of the push-ups on a table. I might break my face if I tried that, so I'm going to abstain from that. But
Put some
yeah,
padding, yeah, definitely, yeah.
post them to Twitter. We'll review them. We'll put you on a wheel. You might win some Algo. You can donate it if you want to a charity. And we'll pull out a cool NFT too. I know Angry Penguins has got one lined up for us. And I'll pick out one from my stash too. To get everybody just a little bit more motivation to be consciously active. I really appreciate it. And are you going to do another video, or does this count as your submission?
Oh, that's a tough choice. I might have to do another one. I might have to like show the full side crow and really like flex that, and then I'll let you watch me bust my face.
You know, I think you said to me that the fear is the motivator, right? Like not falling on your face ensures that you are
Exactly.
successful with your push-up.
Exactly. Without the risk, then you don't want to do it. But if you're risking it, then you have to succeed because failure is pain.
My comment was, yeah, that sounds like something a climber would say.
I'm a little bit ridiculous.
I dig it. Well, thanks for coming on, hanging out with us in the car. Tell the missus we said hello.
Absolutely.
And give those babies a sweet kiss for us. And
Will do.
I'm gonna get Algo active this week. I did mine, kind of funny last week in a field of mud because Ross had posted this like gorgeous, I could not think of a more picturesque scene, and in my backyard it's mud season here. It's so muddy everywhere.
Oh yeah, same.
And I kind of needed some space to do the burpees. It was like a lot of space. So yeah, definitely. I think Bama was like, I don't want to do Algo Active. People are gonna look at my house and zoom in on what books I have on the shelf and shit. I was like, go outside and do it then.
Nobody cares. Yeah.
Or go outside. Even better, get some fresh air. Get away from your computer screen for a second. So
Exactly.
the challenge is out there. Let's get Algo active together. But I appreciate you big time for doing it with us. And
Absolutely.
we're gonna do another break and talk to Joe from the foundation on the dev team. And, gets to wrapping it up for today. But I appreciate you giving us the challenge on yoga, and I look forward to laughing with you about my entry.
Absolutely. It'll be great.
I appreciate you. Take care.
See ya.
Oh, hello, hi. Yeah, this is your commercial break starting. Today we wanted to go and remind everyone again that you can be a sponsor of this show, like the beautiful people at NFD, like John or Rand with a Gash and NifGen, to all go and you could be one of those people also for $50 a month. Also, you could go and want to give a quick shout out to any other advertisements that want to be put onto display. We're doing those for $20. And also want to give a quick shout out to Examarket, who are continuing their rewards program. It's up to 80,000 algos as an official Examarket sponsor. It's my duty and responsibility to make sure you, the people, know what NFT marketplace I think you should go to. Thank you so much, IRL, for giving me the opportunity and platform to continue plugging my employer. Back to you for Joe, your interview with Joe on.
This is awkward. This is supposed to be where Joe goes. And I'm not Joe. Let's see if we can get Joe. Joe, how you doing, bud? Sorry about that.
There you go. I'm doing good. No worries. Glad to be here. I missed last week's as I was in India for our hackathon and pitch competition, but glad to be here live today.
It was sweet of you to send us a recording, though. I had to, I didn't want to pull the people worrying about our devs, so I did clarify you did not die and you were just traveling, but I know that that's kind of the joke for people that have devs. So I'm glad you're all right. You made it to India and back again. And, I know that the YouTubes came live for the devs pretty recently, and I saw Chris tweet out that, like, oh, Algo Kit kind of made some of that obsolete, but I thought maybe you could just walk us through some of the frequently asked questions that can get answered on the YouTubes, which, there it is. That's the dev channel YouTube if you guys are not familiar.
Yeah. So we just launched this channel like a week or two ago, and this is going to be the channel to go to for like Algorand developer content. In the past we have like our Algorand Foundation channel where we post kind of like everything, but we wanted to focus on just developer content. So that's what this channel is. It's youtube.com/algodevs. And our goal with this is to make, developer content as easily digestible as possible. So we try to keep the videos to 10 minutes or less, and then we cover specific topics in each of those videos. So right now we have videos on like PyTeal, accounts, like the kind of the basic building blocks of Algorand. And as time goes on, and as we get more time with AlgoKit, we'll have more and more advanced videos on how to use AlgoKit and the new Beaker framework and all those beautiful things. Because as you mentioned, we did have those videos, but then AlgoKit changed things for the better. But that means all of our videos we kind of had to reshoot. So we're working on those videos, but in the meantime, there's still a lot of content you can catch there. And if you are kind of jonesing to learn more about AlgoKit and Beaker right now, we don't have it on the YouTube channel yet, other than the setup videos. But if you go to algorand.foundation/events, we have our bootcamp registration there. It's starting tomorrow, and it will be 4 sessions over the next 2 weeks, going over basically everything you need to know about Algorand development. So that'll be starting tomorrow. All the sessions are pre-recorded in case you miss it. So between the YouTube and our boot camps, we're going to have a ton of like video content that's hopefully easily digestible for everyone to learn about Algorand and get started developing.
So is there a favorite that you have? Is there a favorite YouTube of the ones that you guys are putting out? Do you have a favorite so far that you think is the best or a good place to start? I noticed that there's even videos available in Spanish, I think.
Yes, yeah. So we do have for every single video we put out, we're also putting out a Spanish version as well. And in terms of what's a good place to start, I would say our PyTeal videos are probably, if you're brand new to Algorand development, that's where you want to start. For those that don't know, PyTeal is a Python library that lets you write Algorand smart contracts, but it works a little bit different than regular Python libraries. So it's definitely useful to watch through those videos and kind of understand how PyTeal works. And so if you want to learn more about it, then you can get started with that. And then eventually you'll develop using Beaker. But at the end of the day, Beaker is also using PyTeal. So PyTeal is definitely a good way to start in terms of, I want to be a developer, what video should I watch? Then also John has like a fantastic high-level overview. I think it's the like pinned video on the channel, but if not, go to the first video on the channel and it'll kind of tell you the high-level overview of everything you need to know. So but yeah, that's where I'd recommend starting.
Learn how to build on Algorand in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, so that's not the video I'm thinking of, but that's also another great video. So that is basically going through, you have nothing, you've never developed on Algorand or Web3 before. You watch this video and in 10 minutes you'll be running your first smart contract. So that's a quick overview of how to get set up and run your first smart contract and get your hands dirty with Algorand.
All right, well, I appreciate you coming in and talking to us. I'll have more questions for you ready next week. I think some of the dev questions are over my head, and you're so sweet, and you always answer them anyways, even though I have no idea what you're saying. It's still helpful. And I want to give props to you and Ryan and Chris and a lot of the people over on the dev team. You guys have been killing it. You're always so accessible, and I just think that adds a tremendous amount of value to the community. So thanks so much. I appreciate you.
Thanks, yeah, and thanks for having me again.
All right, Ted, we're all over the place because we lost Luga. Let's get you resized here, buddy. And it's been a show. I was less muted than in previous weeks. That's a win, right? Kind of.
Absolutely. Luga even took my hat, so it was quite the show. You know, we're getting better. I think each time it's been an incremental improvement, and I'm excited and proud of the work that we're putting in here, and I'm excited for the future. Furthermore, I'm looking forward to everyone's tweets using hashtag NFTFlexTime, where we can go and continue to put your NFTs on our show and critique them and give them our highs, lows, our rosebud and thorns, and everything in between. And yeah, this is just a general reminder, of course, to kind of practice some Web3 security. Don't click on things that you probably shouldn't click on, and if you have any doubt, just don't be afraid to use Google and make sure you're going to trusted sites that you know and love. IRL, is there anything else that I'm missing?
I hope that everybody's kind of starting to get an idea of where I want to go with the show, and hopefully you see how committed I am to doing a lot of homework, I call it, in the background, learning how to use all of this tech. But yeah, I think it's a really fun idea. I can't wait to get more people involved. We have some segments that are under development that are really exciting. So to drop a little alpha for you guys before we go, Felicia.Algo, we know and love, is going to do some horoscopes in some of the coming episodes. So that's going to be really fun. She can read the stars and tell us stuff. I'm excited about that. We're looking for a news anchor if you want to help me do the news. It's not something I particularly want to do or like to do. So yeah, we're doing that. I've got, I think, 2 new sponsors for the month of May already coming up. So that's really excited. You'll see some new badges across the bottom of the screen next month. But April's just getting started. We've got a couple of exciting things. Algo Kit's coming, or not Algo Kit, gosh, I'm so used to saying Algo Kit's coming. Algo Kit's here, but also Algo House at NFT NYC is next week. I think it's a Thursday, the 13th. Get your pitch competition entries in. It's 10,000 Algo. Like, if you're doing something with NFTs and building in the space, and you're going to be an NFT, or at NFT NYC, definitely apply for that. The deadline to apply, I heard from Joanna Moran, I think is her name. She said the deadline to apply is Wednesday at 6 p.m. EST. So kind of a short notice. I just saw that come live, that announcement from the foundation yesterday. So yeah, hurry up. Get those pitch competition entries in. I would love to see the Algo fam represent. And I think 10,000 Algo is nothing to shake a stick at. So that's exciting. We're going to do yoga and post it using hashtag AlgoActive. We're going to flex using hashtag NFTFlexTime and hopefully catch other chains' attention and each other's attention. And I saw that cool side piece. I'm going to go look into that and what that's about. I don't know enough about it, but I dug the vibes on it. So
I want to finish this off with one thing, though, because we are doing a yoga week, and this isn't as punishing as some of the other weeks. I do want to give a quick challenge and target 3 specific people from the community to do this hashtag AlgoActive. Specifically, John.Algo of NFD, Chris Swenner of Reach, and then lastly, and definitely not least, I definitely totally lost him. Oh, yes. Guana303 from the Block Rock DAO. Okay. And the various projects that he works on. Just want to give a shout out to those 3 people specifically to go and do some hashtag AlgoActive. If you're not watching right now, that's fine. I'll make sure you know. And I look forward to your videos.
Dude, we had a lot of people come today for the show. Like, shout out Gov and Hoover and Thirstover and One NFT and Rumi and Bama, you were there. Oh, well, you heard what I said about you then. Get outside and do some yoga, bud. You are a beacon of positivity for, I think, another day or 2. And yeah, like Moon, you rock. I appreciate what you do. Onboarding for our area If you don't know, Jordan's got a really cool project that relates to IRL, like not my business, but his real life business that I think is really cool. So check that out. But like Null's in there, like I appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with us. Much love. Hopefully we made you a little bit prouder this week with some tech improvements. And just a quick thank you to Ted.Algo for helping me being one of my partners in crime, Lord Beluga, and Joe Paulney, which is how you say that. I verified. And then just some quick corrections from last week. That M's Market piece I bought was a 1 of 1. They used to do multi-mints, but I'm not used to the pair of warnings, and there was a warning message that was 1 out of 5. So I thought I was buying 1 out of 5, but really I just got a steal for a 1 of 1 piece. So correction, that like Huron piece I bought from M's Market last week was a 1 of 1. I DM'd her and said she's not charging enough because I was like, that's a multi-mint price. So that's just a quick correction there, but I love you guys. I think you're all awesome. I appreciate the help. Shout out to the people who sponsor all the stuff I do in the space, but NF Domains, Rand, and NifGen. I appreciate you guys. You rock. Thanks to everybody in the comments. I'm going to roll the credits so you guys can all see where we're all from and stuff, but thank you.
And have a lovely one. Don't forget to tape your wait staff, and IRL, send us off.
Appreciate you. Take care.